Yeah, he accused me of hitting him in the neck 5 times.
What? Hitting him in the neck, right?
I'm not worried because we got an inside camera. It sees the whole thing.
So what happened? What do you mean you hit him in the neck 5 times?
He said, "I'm going to call in. You hit me in the neck 5 times." I said, "Sir, I'm doing." And he wants me to wheel him out, which I did.
You hit him in the neck 5 times?
That's what he said.
Well, what actually? You didn't hit him any times, obviously.
He's hallucinating. That's my whole point.
Oh.
That's why we have an inside camera. If he said anything, they'll pull a data back. I didn't do anything.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah.
It's Steve. He wouldn't hit a guy 5 times. Yeah, well, welcome to this great, lovely party here. It's an honor to meet somebody that's brand new. I don't know the last time I actually saw a brand new person. I don't think I've ever seen
with
one.
a college diploma. That's what blows me away.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual.
Yeah,
How many people were in your class?
He's got a huge
16.
class.
How many are still here?
I think all of them. 16 of them.
All 16 got through the
Yeah.
class and now they're in line training?
They're, everyone, I haven't heard of a single person out yet.
Wow.
But I mean, we'll see at the end of line training on Monday.
Yeah.
But they're going to hire, I guess, 16 a week every 7 weeks. Or 16 per class every 7 weeks.
So let's hear about this recruitment process. Do you mind talking about it?
No, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
So tell me from the very beginning. You submitted an application, right?
I talked to Kyle Newell, who's out at Center, and this is when I was a security guard working. I was staying outside the Portland Rescue Mission. He would lay over there, stage there, I don't know. And he just told me to put in an application. Yep. Sure.
So it's a standard application that they give you, right? They
Did
give
you
you
do it with pencil or online?
I did online.
Online, yeah.
Did a resume, cover letter, application. A week later, Carol Crossan.
Carol called. She called me.
She said, "Hey, we want you to come in and take a people skill test." Did a people skill test, a road skills test, a personality test, an interview, and this all went down over about a month and a half period.
Whoa.
And then she called me back and said, "We'll give you a conditional offer, conditional upon you getting your CDL permit and passing your whiz quiz."
That was a week after you submitted the application?
No, it was about a month and a half later. About a month and a half, 2 months it took to do everything. And she was saying, "Wow, real sorry it's taking so long." I'm like, "Jesus, it's not long at all." Like,
Yeah,
I had no
really.
idea she's starting a new job.
So a month. It took a month.
Yeah, it took me basically a month and a half to get hired, which is really
Okay.
fast. I mean,
Yeah.
for a job like
That
this,
is fast.
for a job like this with the amount of competition
Yeah.
that's out there, because I'm sure they have more resumes than they can even possibly look for.
I'm sure you're right about that. Wow.
They kind of have their pick of the litter, as they say. So,
Well, apparently, obviously, you're one of the better ones. I can tell immediately. And so,
I
okay,
haven't
so
met the other ones yet.
are they all like you? They're not college educated, are they?
My partner's college educated.
Yeah, his classmate.
What's the
And
Zoom on this?
I don't know because I haven't really talked to the other people. Kind of really never got into it.
See, Alan.
So what about the? Okay, so you got. So what's the first? So they call you in for an interview? Is that the first thing that happens?
No, that comes after the tests.
Okay, so
After-
tell us about the test.
It was just road skills. Would you turn or would you stop? Would you slow down, speed up, pass?
So it's like a multiple choice or
Multiple
something?
choice, where you're doing 2 things at once, and
When
then
they show you those movies and they stop it and say,
yeah, they say
Those movies.
what would be the thing to do right here?
"Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't take that movie test?"
I took a movie test, but it was like a guy sticking his hand in the door. A guy got his hand stuck in the door, and you had
And
to
it
write,
was-
you had to write an incident
You're dealing
report.
with a nasty customer. Do you pass them up next time, or do you take them and fresh slate? And of course,
So of course you said you pass them up and leave them there,
everybody
right?
fresh slate every time. Okay,
That's what they want to hear.
But that's the thing is I've been to enough interviews like that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you go do the written test, and then what? You say you passed, so now you go back.
They sent back and emailed me and said that you passed. And now we're going to interview you, and then they interviewed me.
So how many people interviewed you?
3 panel interview.
Yeah, I had like 10 in mine.
Didn't you have that three-person?
No, I had like a whole table full of people.
No, I think I had somebody, station agent, station manager.
Well,
I had another
I
driver,
don't have any idea.
and I had Richard Elsis.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh, I had Richard.
No, I had like 8 or 9 in
I had
mine.
Richard Evelyn, and there was a driver.
that's the guy who gave me my CDL test, Richard also.
Oh, then you passed.
Yeah. Okay. So what do they ask you in that interview?
Job interview questions.
Like,
Well, I mean, standard job interview questions like,
why do you want?
Tell me what you've done or what have you.
well, what have you done to prepare for this
There you go.
line of
Tell me
work?
what
And
you've
that's every job interview I've done. I've gotten that right out the door, and you have to really be ready to go through and set up what you think the knowledge, skills, and abilities you would need to have going into this, and explain how your experience is commensurate with that.
Yeah, okay.
And so
No big deal.
I was ready for that, and I don't really remember what else they asked me.
Yeah.
I remember, leaving it feeling like I did okay. I've been to some hairy interviews before, so.
So how many days after that did they let you know you were going to be hired?
Not too long, maybe about a week or 2 weeks later. Can't remember exactly.
So, okay, and then what happened? Anything? So then you came into the line, then they came in
and they did an orientation. They said, here's the orientation. Here's what we're going to expect of you if you want to get a job offer. And
What do they want? What do they expect of you?
well, they expect you to pass a basic physical where you go in and you do your CDL physical after you get your CDL permit, or maybe those are switched. You have to come in and show them that you can pick up the phone, that you can open the door, that you can do
Pick up a
the
sandbag?
basic stuff.
Did you
That,
have to pick up a sandbag? I had to pick up a sandbag.
no, nothing that athletic. But
We had to
and
pick
so,
up a 50-pound bag,
yeah.
take it out the door.
No, it was definitely not that crazy, but yeah, it was just real easy stuff like that. And this is only like a month ago. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time remembering it. Maybe 2 months ago, but I knew within 2 months of applying that I had a job, and like I said, you had to do the standard job stuff, the
Right.
interview, whiz
yeah.
quiz,
And then the training, anything about the class training that stands out?
class training.
Yeah.
What about it?
Anything particular that stands out in your mind?
Other than it being
Other than-
instructive, or
Yeah, I mean, any particular points they made that you found like particularly useful or unuseful, or don't? I'm just curious.
no, it's all really. I mean, it's a lot of information. They do it the best that they can. It's probably 60% practical and on the road, and 40%.
How long did that go on? 2 weeks or something, or a week?
No. I started line training last week.
I know, but the classroom thing.
Oh no, we didn't. I mean, we had days where it was all classes and no driving, and then we had days where it was, most of the time.
So the whole training before they sent you out on the line training was how long? From when
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. Okay.
But within the first or second, within the first week, I was driving around cones, and by the end of the second week, I was driving out on the road, and by the end of the third week, I was ready to take my CDL test, and then last week they started me in line training.
Yeah. Okay. So you're done with the class training now.
Yeah.
That's it. So how long does this go on, and then you go out on the road?
It's 3 days of line training, 8 days, 3 days of last week, 5 days of this week, and then it's on the road learning your routes.
Oh, cool.
So we already did our sign up and stuff.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
The 10 and the 65, 64.
Okay.
So I'm kind of stoked about it. I'm ready to do my own thing.
You're ready to get out here.
Yeah, I think that if you cut me loose right now, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I've just watched you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm an old pro. I've many years. 15 years here and 8 years other places. Yeah, you're ready to go. Obviously.
Thank you.
It's very obvious to me. If Mother Hen over there.
How much time we got left?
Well, I'm going to start it up,